Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys today? Hi, Ruth Love. How are you doing? Hello, welcome in, guys. Did everybody have a decent Monday? Oh, thank you. It's one of these ones you can wear either way, and I can't take this being that loose on the back, so I tend to wear it this way. Hi, Mandy Love. How is everyone today? Oh, thank you. I am glad that it's kind of back to normal. I've had this cough, and every time I get the cough, my vocal cords. So the other day it was pretty bad, but not so bad today. So thank you for that. Aw, thanks, Mandy. Thanks, Ruth. I'm like, I gotta go on. I gotta see my people. It's been one of them interesting days for me. Oh, thank you for the flowers. So I'm like stressful. Yeah, I see, and it has been for me too. I've been a little stuck in my head and overthinking. Yes. So I'm like, you know what? This is the best therapy for me. It's coming on and talking to you guys and helping. Yeah, it's kind of like, it almost makes me feel like retrogrades back in for like one day. So, one of them crazy, crazy things. But if you guys would like a read, absolutely. Of course, everything is in my bio if you guys want to donate or check out Etsy or whatnot. But first name and what kind to read or what your question is. No legal health, and pregnancy is strictly yes and no's. He is doing good. He's a little crabby. He has been cutting teeth like crazy. He's got the two front ones on top that poke through and the two next to that, and he's getting two more on the bottom. So it's just been like a never-ending of teeth. And we thought he had an ear infection, but he did not. He just simply cutting teeth was messing with his ears. So, but other than that, he's doing great. All right, guys. So random scrolls. Oh, thank you, Tree. I still get into the hacking thing. I instantly start sleeping in my chair. So if I lay down flat, I start coughing like crazy, and it makes it so much worse. And then learning that do not try to whisper when you have laryngitis because it just makes it worse. All right. Felicia, I want to say for a love read. Am I saying that right, love? Oh, I can do this too, guys. I forget. But thank you all for joining me. Yes. All right, love. Let me see what I can find for you. Yeah. Hi, love. How are you? Even though I was just talking to you. I never heard of it until my doctor told me just recently when I got COVID. She's like, you're making it worse because you're straining your vocal cords by trying to whisper. So I'm like, okay. I said it right. Okay, good. All right. Okay, so are you in a relationship? Because I'm seeing that you are, and that it's kind of junk right now. It's like you're kind of Which way to go? Broken relationship, okay. Yeah, because you're having a lot of self-doubt and they're being very vain. There's a lot of balance needs to come in. Now, this relationship is savable if you want it to be. With the Ace of Pentacles coming in, it's definitely savable, but there's still going to be that argument over money flow and whatnot. Honestly, you guys just need a time out from life to get away for the weekend. But I don't think he's as willing as you are to try to fix anything. Yeah, he strays, yeah. He's going to, and he's going to continue doing it as long as you pretty much allow it to happen. It will be like the revolving door, because he doesn't see any reason to change. If you're going to let it happen, he's going to just keep doing it and taking it for granted. Normally, I don't do gifts for, just because the gifts are so, I mean, it's so much more expensive for you guys, because what is it, for every 3 roses, it's a penny for us. So that's why I rather just do the donations. I mean, it's just ridiculous expensive for you guys. Don't get me wrong, I love getting them, and they're pretty to see come across the screen and stuff, but save you guys money, it's just... Yeah, see, and the Lover's card come in reverse. So with being, you know, breaking free and deciding to do what you feel is right, which you already know. You filed for a divorce, party one side. So that's when you're going to have to force a hand. I know in Michigan, they can't decide that they're not going to sign it without a good reason. And they have to show just cause. And if you guys don't have any small children together, in Michigan, that wouldn't fly. They would make you file, or the judge would sign it for them. You know, make it be signed so it can be over. Yeah, it's just one conflict after another. You deserve so much better. And there is other people interested in you, but they just... Yeah, he's a mess, which is making you a mess. But at this point, is it really love, or has it dropped to lust? Because I'm feeling that it kind of has dropped to lust due to the fact that he's just... you've been going through this for so long. And when you took the vows, you took them with full-heartedness. Yeah, I'm waiting around. It would be, yes. Where he just, hey, I can get away with it. She's going to let me. She can't stop me. Yes, you did. And that's what, but he didn't. And then after, the guys are like, after like 2 years, it was all like, started showing red flags. But, of course, you didn't want to necessarily see them right then. But at some point, you have to put yourself first and, you know, just do what you know you need to do for yourself. Because this is wearing on your self-confidence. You can't express yourself. He always has a smack back when it comes to it. He pops off at the mouth so easily, so fast. So definitely make sure to do some hard thinking, ask yourself the hard questions. There's definitely a lot more out there than what you're dealing, you know, what you got now. You deserve so much more love. Yeah, a lot of red flags. And they just keep, he does. And he has a temper. And from what the guys are showing me, what the cards are showing me, it's just going to continue to get worse. You know, with age, instead of becoming wiser, he's becoming dumber. You know, there's really no other nice way to say that. Oh, without a doubt, he's a narcissist. And he's, even more so, he likes the mind games. Thank you, Mandy. So, and, you know, he feels that he has all that power over you. And that's the one thing is, with, there's so much here. It's hard to just point it down to one thing. But with him, the power trip, the control, you start taking that away from him, and he's not going to know what to do. And I think if you look and ask yourself the tough questions, I don't think it's love anymore. I really think it's on your half. It's lust and trying to do what, you know, you were raised and taught in the, you know, in the Lord's work, and keeping that in no matter what. But at that point, you're also kind of putting your health at risk, because if he's going to continue to cheat and mess around, who knows if he's actually using protection, and who knows what he's going to bring home to you. Yeah, and there's just no way. And so he's just playing, and he's one of these that will tell whatever you want to hear to get what he wants. Hey, Steph, love. And that really, yeah, he needs to grow up. The guys are like, he is just like a 2-year-old right now. Right? And he makes it higher. Just knowing that he's coming home, you start stressing out. It's like, and I wish I was wrong. I wish I wasn't dead on, but, yeah. And the more you let it go on, the worse your health is going to get. So, you know, and I feel that no woman should, or no man even, should have to go through this. And females can be even more toxic than males, and narcissist and controlling. But I mean, I don't know why we can't see each other as equals, and one person don't have to have more control than the other. But for whatever reason, generations have really messed with men's mind, especially the ones that think that they're not allowed to express themselves, you know. So the best advice I can give you, in from what myself and the cards and the guides, is do all about you. Make it all about you. From this day forward, don't worry about him. He's made his bed. He can lay in it and make this all about you, and start healing and moving forward, so you don't need him in your life. If you don't want to sign the divorce, that's fine, but you don't need to be living in your house either. It's one way or another. It's my way or the highway, you know, type thing. And once you put that down, I think you'll see a change in him. Like, oh shit, where'd I mess up? Yeah, she does got this. She's very strong and independent. He's just beat her down over the years. He lives with his mom. Yeah, and that's a good thing. And, you know, make sure that you do what's best for you. And if you don't sign papers, so be it. I mean, at this point, it's literally a piece of paper that binds you guys together, and it's not much of anything. Not when you're this unhappy. So I hope that helps you, love, and I am so sorry you're going through this. I know it is not easy. You're very welcome, love. Very, very welcome. Yes, guys. First name and what kind of read you would like. or what your question is. No legal, no health. Pregnancy is strictly yes and no. I do random scrolls or who I'm drawn to. While you guys are popping that in there, guys, I'm blown away. My baby is about to turn 17 and a senior in the fall. It's like, it's my baby, my youngest one. Thank you so much, Mandy, for that. Thank you for all my mods. I may not say it enough. I know, it's like, just slow down, and it's crazy to think. I'm like, already been getting the senior pictures, you know, planned and taken care of. All we have to do is give her a date. A tree. Will my Social Security go through? Let me see what I can find. I'm going to grab the angel answers for you. Yes, it does. Somebody said this, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so true. It's long days, short years. And, you know, thinking back on it, it's crazy how accurate that saying is. Is this a disability, love, for your Social Security, or is it retirement? Let's wait for Miss Tree's answer. Because I'm asking, and it says for me to ask more questions. So I'm like, disability, okay. Have you went to the trial to fight the appeal trial type thing? Because I'm getting a no, and most likely the no is coming because they're making everybody go through the appeal process. Everybody gets denied, especially right now because of how backed up they are. But the very next card, it says no need to worry. So it's all just the steps that you have to go through to get it. It will eventually come through, yes. But in the meantime, it's one of those that it's a waiting game. Oh, been on disability for years. Oh yeah, okay, so you're going from disability from work to disability through the state or through the federal government. And that's where all the huge mumbo jumbo, like, yes, yeah. So they'll make you go through the file for the appeal, and after that, they'll let it go through. Mine took 3 years. My back just went out. We knew it was going to happen eventually, and then we didn't expect it to go out for good, but it did. So it's all about, you know, processing and showing, and then now on top of that, and this is federal, it's not just state to state, is, you know how before it would retro back all the way to when you first applied. Now it only goes back 3 years. And here's another thing for you. When you get approved and they go back them 3 years, all the money that you've got from your work disability, you have to pay back. and they will take it directly out of the amount you are awarded. So there's so many ins and outs they don't tell people. ALSAP was the lawyer I ended up getting through my work. And then it wasn't the hospital that fired me, it was my union. So, rehirable if I'm ever able to return to work, which I can't. But, so just little tidbits of what I know. But yes, it's going to come through, but you have to play their games. And then make sure you keep following through with all the stuff you need to do to keep your work one coming in. And they don't tell you until you're like, what the hell's going on? I got awarded this and I can't spend it. And that's literally what they tell you. So I hope that helps, love. If you have questions, I can answer some. A lot of things have changed since the pandemic started, but it will get back to the way it is because they haven't federally changed anything. Yes, thank you, Mandy. Oh, I'm at over 4,000 likes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So, first name and what kind of, you're very welcome, love. Inbox me. Here, I think I'm following you, but let me see. Yep, there. And then that way, I followed you, so we should be friends if you're following me. And then we can, if you have a question. Miss Mandy, you want a love, career, either or? Okay, we're going to do a general and see which direction we'll start with the general and see which direction it takes me in. And then Jasmine, I believe is how you say it. I'm going to do you next. Mandy, please help me remember. Okay, Mandy, so as far as work, you have really good news coming in. Either a new job, promotion, and or pay raise coming. You've worked very hard for it, so whatever you choose, yes. So whatever you choose will suit you very well. I know that in the past you've been going back and forth a little bit. Relationship-wise, are you in a relationship? Guys, I should really take notes, but I honestly can't remember. And it's just easier to ask you guys. Like some of them I do remember, some of them I don't. That's right, it's just situationship. Because you have the Three of Swords, and that is bringing a lot of conflict and a lot of broken heartness. I think the situationship is going to come to an end. I think that with this lack of teamwork and it's like somebody's trying to play the power card with you, and like you are just going to have enough and be done with it. Now, mind you, once you're done with that, and you're going to heal rather quickly from this. Yep. And you started pulling your heart back a while ago. And you're going to heal rather quickly from this. You'll be surprised. Which is a really good thing. Because you're starting to grow very impatient with yourself. And you don't always know where to put the energy. You're just like, why am I so pissed off at myself? Sorry for the language, but there's literally no other way. It's like you're getting irritable really fast for no reason. And this is why. Now with this, there's days, the guys are like, there's days that she feels like she has attention deficit disorder. Yeah, that's exactly how you feel. So yeah, the guides are like, this. It's time for this to end, um, and this will be breaking through is going to be like the next big journey in your life, and you do have people already interested, but they pick up on it that you are not, so they don't pursue. Once you break free of this, don't be surprised if within days, if you have somebody else like start talking to you more, um, or becoming closer friends and whatnot. Because I do believe that you already know this person or know of this person. But you'll date a couple people before you even think about settling into a relationship. This is going to bring mental clarity once you break free of basically the mental control. And a lot of that is the control from yourself. You're holding yourself back. You're going to find a lot of balance once you oh no, I think you are the dating type. I think you're just being too critical of yourself. It's like we all look at in the mirror and control, yeah. We all look in the mirror and we see our flaws and not realizing that 90% of the people around you don't see the same thing. They see the beauty and the good, and stuff like that in us, where we'll describe ourselves like Shrek, and other people will be like, she's the most beautiful thing ever, and we just don't see it. And to step back and see it through somebody else's eyes is kind of what we have to do to realize, how other people actually see us. And that's exactly what you need, is you need to have, that person just be like, no, this is what I see, not this. And you have to build yourself up to love. You are like, you beat yourself down mentally, and sometimes you don't even realize you do it. Yes. See, and right now you're seeing yourself as weak, and you're not weak. That makes a lot of sense, love. Okay, good, because you're not weak. You are very, very pretty. Your soul is, I wish Damien was still in here. He will tell you that nowadays, guys don't look for looks. They look for the beauty inside. And for a while, I'm like, yeah, that's just, But now I'm realizing more and more that he's absolutely right. We look at ourselves and think this, and this, and they're looking beyond the looks because they're going to fade anyways, and looking at the person that's going to make them happy instead of, the high-strung, hard to satisfy. And the guys are telling me there's one more card for you. Nope, this. The Ace of Wands, a new cycle is coming in where there's going to be a lot of growth. You'll have willpower and determination. Take yourself out and treat yourself. If do a veil if you need to. I call it a veil. She retail therapy is what she calls it. Do your nails, do whatever makes you feel pretty, and just keep building yourself up. Put the little note on the mirror, and every day, you are beautiful, you are enough, you are perfect exactly how you are. Don't change for anybody but yourself. Yes. So, just keep pushing through, and this is going to be over. This has been a learning experience. I'm so glad it makes you happy. You're very welcome, love. Just, keep going forward. You got this, girl. And if you have the day, you know how to reach me. And if you can't get me on here, the link tree, you got me Instagram and the other Facebook account. So Instagram's usually the fastest, but yeah. Or you got me Discord. I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord. You know, any which way, I'm always here. And glad to help. You're very, very welcome. All right, guys. First name, what trying to read. So glad to help. Jasmine, thank you. If I don't have it, Miss Jasmine. Are you here with me, love? Hello, Nicole, love. Let's see, is Jasmine still here with us? Yes, yes. The picture's here. Okay, well, Daniel and I reunite soon. I'm going to grab the yin yang there. I see you, love. I see you. Yes, yes, thank you. Sometimes the reads take a little bit longer and sometimes they don't. And a lot of times the messages, you know, it helps more than one person, so. Okay, I'm seeing, okay, who broke up with who here? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a pretty decent day. I flirted away. The doctor told me, you know, I need more water. I'm like, you know, listen, I have a little hard time. She's like, drink more coffee. It's a diuretic too. Oh, thank you for the follow. Both agreed. Okay. Because I'm seeing that there's a lot of guilt. Like, just a ton of guilt on somebody's behalf. And apology, forgiveness, not only of the other person. Oh my goodness, thank you for the cranes. Beautiful. Not only the other person, but forgiving yourself. And continue to go forward with communication and talking things out. Continue to manifest what you really want. Not just having them back together, but not just you guys being back together, you guys being better. And wish fulfillment's coming in, but don't rush it. There's been a lot of hurt, a lot of damage done here. And some you may not. And then you have to remember, you guys are apart now, so anything that happens, you can't hold against them down the line because you guys aren't technically together right now. There is a reuniting, but it's going to be, I mean, keep up the communication. The guys are like 9 months at minimum. Don't rush it because you don't want to go through the same thing again. All right, love, but there is definitely a reunion. You guys, your guys' soul is tied to each other. You grab my, I do believe you guys have been, yes, this is not your first, this is not your first live together. You guys have shared several. I'm picking up 3 other lifetimes that you guys shared together. Yeah, and until he apologizes, you don't let him back. Because if you let him back, then he will think he can get away with it again. And again, and again. And then it becomes that vicious circle. So if he's not willing to apologize, keep healing and keep, you know, don't wait. You believe it? Yeah. That's what I really love about being able to do the past life reads, because then I can pick up on stuff like that. So, but you definitely have to make sure that this says it, you want him back and he wants you back, but until you both are willing to forgive and be okay with it, then know that it's not gonna work out. There's a huge lack of communication with you guys. And there's talk, but there's nothing talk about the deep stuff. You know, so heal, keep healing, do not wait, live your life. If he comes back, it's meant to be, you know, if he comes back at your terms of forgiveness and willing to change and work on it, then, and if he's not willing to, you just keep healing and going. There's somebody definitely out there to love you way more and give you more of what you deserve. All right, love, I hope that helps. Yeah, yeah. You just keep going one day at a time and everything will fall in place. Starseeds. All right, so first name and what kind to read. I say that after everyone just because I don't know who's all still here and who is not. People come in and out all the time. So very, very welcome. Thank you guys for all the likes and the follows. I appreciate it. I do see it. I just don't always get to say it right away. Nicole, my son. All right. 1 second, Nicole. Who is the user? No name. It just says, is my wife planning on divorcing me? Are they still here? If you're still here, let me know, please. I love the green hearts, by the way, guys. That's so pretty. Hello, Julie love. I do not see them. I'm going to just go ahead and write the user thing down, and if they come back in. Yeah, I looked up at the top. I did not see them up here saying that they were in the room. So, but it doesn't always show me everybody either. Okay, Nicole. Where'd you go? My son. Okay, so. Thank you. I have like the biggest thing for the moon. If you look up in the right corner of your screen, where it says how many people, if you click on the number, my backup account I'm on that too on my phone, and it's the crescent moon, just like my background. So, oh yes, thank you. Tap the screens. All right, Nicole, your son. Nicole, is he in the hospital or been to the hospital recently? Oh, I love the blue hearts. I'm picking up on like I don't know if it was a doctor's appointment, but it's almost like an emergency room like sign that they keep seeing me. Yes, he was. Okay. Um, so, by chance, was it an overdose? I'm praying that. Because the doctor killed him. He's passed. Oh my goodness, love, I am so sorry. Because that makes sense as to the ready, set, go, and then the wait. If you, I would honestly, Nicole, not get into legal, but if you know for a fact, then hire a lawyer. Wrongful death. They have Narcan for a reason. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Did this happen today, like early this morning? Hi, Bella. Sorry to blow your phone up earlier, but... Oh, 24 years ago. Oh my goodness. So he's coming back. His spirit's coming back around. Oh, no worries, Val. He's coming back around. Let me see. Let me see if I can pick up anything. You feeling? Yeah. He's definitely with you. You've been feeling like he's trying to tell you something. Do you have another son as well? Or another child? It never gets easier, guys. We just learn to cope. Action. He's worried. He's worried that on my link tree it said no page found. That's interesting. Hang on, honey, I'll get my thing up. Thanks, Mandy. No, he's worried that one of his siblings is going to follow in this suit. Like, he don't want them... I don't know if maybe one's experimenting with something and he's not happy with it. It's not linked? So Nicole, do you know if either of the two is like experimenting in anything? it's just at Tammy2777. So my username with 2 more, total of 3 sevens. I'll have to make a note to fix that. TOO. It's Tammy TOO777. Sorry. No, it's not a big deal. I didn't know that it was down. I wonder if it's down and not just me, but I'll look into it. Okay. Yeah. So, Nicole, honey, you're still here with me? Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful song. Okay, I see you're here with me. Okay. Because that's like a worry that one of them is going to join him along the same lines that he passed. You're never alone. He's, do you meditate or yoga or anything where he can come through clearly? Because he's been trying to talk to you, send you signs. It's like, even though there's like no time and it's peaceful over there, it's almost as if he's saying he just wants the mom-son time. He wants you to, you know, acknowledge that he's there. So maybe just talk to him. At times he's coming through as like a little kid and then older. Oh, okay, good. So just talk to him and let him know, just acknowledge. He's always with you, but acknowledge him. Let him know that you know he's there. Type thing. Oh my goodness, Mandy, thank you. Hi, love. And just kind of know that he's there, and he's definitely trying to tell you something. Have you been finding yourself waking up more and more at 3 a.m.? Thank you, Bill. It's like the feel of like cold feet when you're sleeping on you, or he's trying to get your attention. So when you feel that, just take that moment and acknowledge him and let him know you know he's there. He's really wanting help for a sibling. But regardless of what may or may not happen with the sibling, he definitely wants you to know that it's not your fault regardless of what the outcome comes. Guys are saying it's not too late. There's plenty of time, but you can't do it for them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I know, I'm showing my age with that saying, aren't I? Hello. Yep. So definitely it's coming through as the butterfly. And the last card that came out of the deck, And he's over here. He's like, yup. Is tears cleanse the soul? Oh, yes. She takes after her mama and her grandma. You both are very hard-headed and stubborn and bullheaded. It's like, I'm not laughing at you, love. I'm laughing with you on this. Because he's like showing me a frying pan, knocking them over the head to get them to do anything. Hard-headed, stubborn. So, everyone says, yeah. It's so true. And I don't know if everybody knows, I have an entire deck of tarot cards on my wall. So I look up, and every time I look up, I'm seeing the magician. And every time I see it, it's like you're juggling a lot, but it's going to be okay. It's almost kind of like you're holding the wand, but you can't cast the spell because of free will. You know. But yeah. And, you know, I have that good cry, miss him every day, and know that he's still there with you. It's like he likes showing me signs of stroking your hair. So it's like a comfort measure. It almost looks like he's brushing your hair, but with his hand. So I know it's super hard, honey. Just keep your head up. And it really does. It never gets easier. We just learn to cope. Yeah, he's with you all the time. All the time. Even in the grocery store, he says when you don't necessarily need what you think you need. So he's worried about the high blood pressure or high cholesterol. High blood pressure. So I hope that helps, love. I couldn't even imagine, honestly. I've been through a ton of crap in my life. I don't know that I could sustain losing a child. And, you know, I say that because I've seen it so many times. My grandmother lost my mom. My mom's oldest sister lost her daughter. The other sister lost her daughter. It's like, mm-mm. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what he was. Maybe I got it flipped where he was thinking low blood pressure. But he could definitely be talking. Let me see if he tells me. Have you been getting headaches? That could be why he was thinking high blood pressure. Because he's showing me pain in the frontal lobe. So, and as far as I can tell, he's talking about you, but it could be your daughter. Because all these keep showing me is a female. He's not showing me directly. And he's not saying, you know, a name or anything. But absolutely, definitely there with you always. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's what makes a lot of sense. Because he even should give me the pain like across the forehead, and it was like feeling a brick on my forehead. So yeah. So he's definitely there with you, and he wants you to be safe. And you know, I think he's in a spiritual way trying to play doctor, in a sense, trying to make you aware of stuff and bringing it. All right, love. I hope that helps. He's such a gentle soul too. So sweet. Always taking care of Mom. Always will. He says. And I would not be surprised at all if you end up having to, is it 11:11? Oh, you're welcome, love. I don't mean to make you cry, but he's definitely there. Just talk to him. Talk away. He's right there next to you. He shows me you sitting on the couch, so at least it looks like a couch or a love seat. He's there with you. You're very, very welcome. Yes. All right. Yes, you are. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely there with you. Just talk away. Talk, cry. You know, and Nicole, even though he's there with you, I tell Val this all the time too, but writing a letter and send it, there's several ways. It doesn't even matter if it's legible or not. That often helps. So, all right, who sent me the thing because my PayPal wasn't working? Was it Tree? The Swan. Yes, I think, yeah, Kobe Tree 77. Are you still here with me, love? Yep. I'm looking. I don't see them. I only got 7 up the top, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But that's the only people it shows me. So if they come back in the room, yes. Mandy, did you need another read, love? Another question? I definitely don't want to. I do not know how to fix my PayPal. You don't see her either? Okay. Because I did do a reading for her. So. All right. All right, I'm going to do Ruth, and then I'm going to do Val. And if anybody else comes back in, let me know. General. All right, Miss Ruth. Yeah. You had a heavy weekend. I just don't know if it's good heavy or bad heavy. Well, okay. Oh, thank you, ladies. So, Ruth, love, I'm seeing, was the weekend just like, eh? Thank you guys for all the hearts. I appreciate it. Oh, that's a cute name. Go, 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 Sally. It was okay. Okay. I was definitely picking up. It wasn't like the best weekend. It was just kind of nothing special. There's some temptation coming your way, and you're struggling with this. You don't want to. You don't want to give in, but you don't want to not give in. It's like a little bit of a roller coaster of emotions. You don't want to seem gullible, and you're not. You have knowledge. I do see a relationship coming in, but not with the person you want it to be. There's a lot of juggling going on and ups and downs, emotional highs and lows. It may feel, to me, it feels like it's not an everyday feeling. It's like it comes and goes, like perhaps you're getting trapped in your head, and so you're like, in a sense, bringing yourself down because you're having self-doubt. You're a little burned out on emotions, on work. You definitely need like a time out for yourself. Yeah, I definitely think you are too, a little bit. Not much though. You just have to get out of your head because you're definitely stuck there. It's like you're waiting for something that's not going to happen, if that makes sense. There's a ton of, it's an overwhelming amount, Ruth, of good stuff coming in. There'll be jealousy because you're like, I'm screwed, I'm done, I'm going to go on and I'm going to do me and be me and love me. And so then once that happens, the jealousy starts coming out because they can't control you. And then you can't always plan everything. I know I've said that to you a few times, but it keeps coming out. You can't plan it all. And even if you were the best planner, at certain things you would be not the best at. And that's okay. It's time to move on. You're carrying baggage from years and years ago. And it like you heal, but it keeps coming back up and back up. Yes. The thing with me is that I live within 1 mile of all 3 hospitals. So I'm like dead center. And that's on 675, which is one of the highways here. So it's like always, all the time I drown them out. Nope, not in your head, love. And Ruth, honey, you are a born leader. I think you forget that because on some level you want to give up some of that control. But right now you got to take it back. You got to heal from this baggage and let it go, type thing. So it's hard. It sucks. And the guides are like, she's healed from this 100 times and it keeps coming back up. So I don't know what it is. They're not telling me. I'm just seeing a lot of green and yellow. I don't know if that means anything to you. Oh my God, it is coming in fast. Get out of your head. Quit self-doubting. A lot of good's coming in. Once you take that power back, and you're like, I'm doing this for me. Screw you guys. It's just going to start rolling in. Right now, it's just a lot of self-doubt, and you're unsure exactly which way to come. Yeah, exactly. Allow it to come in. Absolutely. It's there. There's actually a couple of people that are interested in her. And Ruth, and I say people because I really think that there's someone that, not necessarily that they're lesbian or gay or anything, however you, but I think they like have a secret crush on you because of the fact of that you are so just attractive to them, and you know, so it's kind of one of those coming in. Yeah, Nicole's like, yes, a few. So people aren't just noticing your everyday beauty. So, embrace it and keep going and build yourself up, girl. And take that time out. Take a day for just you. Let somebody know, hey, I'm going off the grid for a few hours. If you don't hear from me by this time, then worry. Until then, leave me the hell alone. All right, love. I hope that helps. Just keep your head up. It's coming in good. You've got so much coming in. So, Belle, before I do your reading real fast here, it was so weird. So, yesterday we were doing yard work and whatnot. So, the kids went to get lunch. Or actually dinner, it was our dinner. And they come back and they're like, Mom, there's a needle in our yard. It was a syringe full, and with a needle attached. Well, I just went up and I grabbed it by the tips of it, and I tried to squirt it down the drain. Whatever was in it, it would not go. So I'm like, oh God, this is probably crystal meth or something. It had to be heated. Anyways, I throw it in my sharps container. Didn't think much of it, just did it. That's where it belongs. Oh no. Exit out and come back in and see if that helps. You're welcome, Ruth. We're supposed to be getting a storm in, so. Okay, good now. So I go to bed last night. I think nothing of it until Val wakes me up at 3 o'clock this morning. And it's like, you really need to be finding out because you got drugs in your house. And plain as day. So, of course, what do? I messaged Chris today. He's like, no, put it in. Put it in when I get an empty container that's safe. He's like, put that in and get it out of your house. Because like I told him, it could be years for me to fill that sharp container. It's brand new, and it's not a small one. He's like, no, get it out of your head. But I don't know. You came to me like clear as day, Val. It's like you already knew. You came to me and like, no, fix this. And it was just another reason to talk to him. But just the way it's been going with me lately. All right. Oh, Val. I got so many. Yeah, and it was you. There was no doubt. It was you. That beautiful little sass, like, don't make me come throw hands with you type. It was like, I did. I woke up. I'm like, okay, I got this. Yes, she does. She really does need to be using her gifts. Okay, let's see. It did. It felt like you were astral projecting. Okay, I'm back up. Yeah, I know. I just had to. I'm freezing on my phone. Yeah, I'm having the same issue, Val. Okay, that time it helped. Try it one more time. Am I freezing for anybody else? A little bit, okay. So that just tells me after your read I'll end the live. Because they're saying that we could have a severe thunderstorm. Yes, hopefully. So let me get going on your read. Oh, my phone's froze again, so. Oh yes, I don't know what is going on. It's been crazy. And I just got a new router, but I really think the weather. Look, Val. Thank you, Julie, love. It's just sucks too. Your very first card out is, I love you. I'm thinking you did. I mean, it was so vivid. I really think you did astral project. Yeah, Nicole, I think it is too, because the ones you're picking up. I just love this deck. So you may have to play the dominant card. You may have to like say, listen, Michael, this is it. You know, be the dominant over it to get him back on the right path. I feel that he's drifted. Okay, Val, I don't know. The guys keep showing me a damn hamburger. I don't know what it is, but they keep showing me a hamburger and a jalapeno. I can always try to exit off and wait a couple minutes and come back on. Focus on love. Is he being, I'm wondering, he is a little jealous, Val. He's jealous that you got so much going on. He doesn't have all your attention, or as much as he used to have. He's a little jealous of school. Yeah, and it's literally saying, I might grab another deck too, but to be determined, be focused on love right now. If the hurt matters, I think you're missing a little bit of the time with him too, because it's been so busy. A lot of forgiveness you've been doing for yourself, and a lot of self-love, and that's exactly what you should be doing. but you're not so focused on him or the communication even as much as it was. So now they're showing me as being a little selfish. And I don't know why. You talk to him all the time. You're like, she's always talking to him. The one particular guide, she keeps saying that it's like you almost drop everything to accommodate him, especially when he calls. Yeah, absolutely do. Um, I think it's just the romantic part of being, I think he misses it all. Um, you have to get stuff done, and you know, I can understand you both missing each other with being, um, especially right now. It's graduation. Now it's going to be open houses and parties and a lot of stuff coming in, and there's going to be more travel this summer for you guys. So he's going to get a lot of time with you. The guides are showing me, I can't tell the difference. I don't know if it's a wedding or a concert because it's got the bright lights and the loud music, but it's not, and it's dark. So, but they're not showing me if it's like a wedding dance or if it's like a concert. I'm not seeing the stage. It's I don't know what the celebration is, but he's feeling like with all the changes and happening sudden for him, even though they're not extremely sudden, is like he's being left behind. Yeah, I don't know. It's not giving me much. Loud music, a dark area, but with lights, bright lights, but it's dark. So it's like they're a colored. It's coming up into summer, start of fallish. Yeah, see, and I grabbed this, can't remember the name of it, light something. Work your light deck. And it says right now you're doing exactly you. You're aligning yourself to make yourself whole again, and bringing all the little pieces back together. It's like, oh, it's not. It's like it is. Mondo's been there with you. He's like been really driving you to get stuff done ahead of time so you can have more time on the weekends. He's been a lot more present. It's something about a cabinet. I'm wondering if it's tall, so I'm wondering if it's not the new one you got recently. I'm getting a spray bottle and crystals. So I'm wondering if he wants you to like cleanse it. Yes, thank you. So I kept seeing the salt water, but I wasn't giving me. Yeah, it's like he wants you to cleanse it. I don't know why. He is so beyond proud of you. So like, okay, I don't know what it is, but you have been like asking yourself, it's like a certain question. They're not telling me what it is, but you've like continuously asked yourself, it's like, should I or whatnot? And this has just recently started, whatever this question is. And they're like, just tell her to say yes. Say yes. It's all a part of healing and moving on to the next phase of your journey. You're breaking the chain of staying silent, and you're becoming even more stronger. And Michael needs to learn that you guys have that soul connection. You're not going nowhere. He's actually, the guys are like, he's really being childish about this, and he needs to figure it out, because if the stars align and things aren't stopped, you are going to be a parent. You guys will be parents. So, you know, it's a start of motherhood is what the card is saying. But even the guides are showing me you with a baby bump. So, I mean, at this point, you know what you got to do so it don't happen. But I don't think that it's going to boil down to it being much of your decision. I think if it's the universe wants it to happen enough, it will. Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. Yes, I remember. So yeah. Did Chelsea say something too now? Oh, you do, Damien. You'll have to fill me in. So yeah, Val. That's three. That's three of us now. So be prepared for something, Mama. So I think the universe is telling you it's coming whether you want it or not. It's time. And you're healthier now than you feel healthier now than what you have in a while. Terrified and excited, yes. Oh, absolutely know that feeling. It does involve a bar. Oh boy. Well, I'm not much of a big drinker, but I'm a lightweight, Damon. I'm a lightweight. Get ready in the yard, please, Jimmy. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, definitely. You know, especially being told 3 it will be fun. So, how's my connection now, guys? Invite you real quick. Okay, if my connection will hold. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna invite Damien in for a second. I think you have to send me a thing, Damien. You're welcome, love. You're so welcome. It's definitely coming in. Oh, thanks for all the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Damien, are you live? I'm also work. Co-host. Okay. I think I did it. I just sent you a thing. Let me know if it went through. I don't know how to open my box. Are you kidding me?
Ah,
Hello.
I don't love.
I'm doing all right. What's up?
So it's not your typical bar that I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's the most haunted bar place in America, and it's in Kentucky.
Oh, uh-huh. You want to take me to Kentucky.
But
Oh,
I figured if because I see it's been on like all the main TV channels with the fake ghost readers and stuff. Like, I want to go there, do a live with like 5 people with none of the equipment and see if it's all true.
I'm game. Of course you
Like,
want to take.
there's supposedly a portal to hell there,
I don't know.
and I want to see if it's actually real. Like, I'm a demon fighter. You talk, and you're a whisperer, and like, if I can get 3 other people, me, you, and 3 other people that have like the capabilities of doing it without the equipment, like without the ghost reading equipment.
Well, I don't know what that was about, guys, but see if he comes back in. He just disappeared. Demon says not today. I love you, Val. Thank you guys for all the hearts. I love it. Let's try this again. Okay, that was weird.
That was weird when I started talking about it. I got kicked. But
So, where exactly is this in Kentucky?
I will share the video with you
Okay.
because I'm tired of. It's been all over. It's been on Discovery Channel and all that. But
Yeah, I think
like,
Ghost of.
the Ghost Hunters has been there. And supposedly he got bricks thrown at him, and they couldn't survive there. So I don't want. I want to go there with people that believe in ghost hunting. I want a psychic there. Myself, I'm a, you know, I could, I fight off evil, and
That's why I thought Nicole Zach's been there. Yeah.
and I want to go there just with cell phones. No high tech shit. No, we can hear this. No, if we hear it, you can hear it on our
Right.
cell phones,
Did
and
you know
and
cell,
spend the night there.
they're
Pretty
gonna
much.
suck?
What's that?
Our cell phones won't last. They'll suck the life out of the battery too
Well,
fast.
we could hook them up.
You're talking about Bat Max. See, I know what he's talking about. I just um, don't have a clue where it's at in Kentucky. I have much family.
Why does it keep kicking me?
I do not know.
Like, I'm not even on. I turned my Wi-Fi off and everything. Everything keeps. We should do that. Like, we should get
Right,
there in
Val?
a couple weekdays and just fucking do it. Just it'll be one night and see if it's true or not.
I was reading
Val.
Val's comments.
Val said it's say nah, not Damien here. They don't want me there. How does that sound though? Like I got a couple other people that I think would be in on it. Like, and we could do a multiple live and show either prove it or not prove it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm game. But
See who the last one is in there standing.
we're, I can't remember where this is located in Kentucky.
I got the video. I haven't scrolled off of it yet because I keep seeing people wanting to do stupid shit like lay in the caskets, and I want to walk around. I'm going to torment and talk shit, and see because I've been attacked. You see me on my lives be attacked by ghosts and stuff, but I want to see because I don't want to use any special equipment. I want to see it. I want to see if it's true or not. I want to start the thing to where all these ghost hunters and stuff with all this special equipment go places, and then I want to go there and prove it wrong or prove it right.
You'll prove it right because it definitely is. I just can't remember what part of the state it's in.
Yeah. Sarah, is it free? Is what free?
Oh, my reads. I got
Um,
people want.
no, it's free 99 plus 1999 Biden tax. No, I'm sorry. How would I
Okay,
protect myself? I've literally been alive with my shirt off getting clawed by ghosts. I'm not scared.
no, good. All right, love. Well, send me the video and I'll chat with you when I get done here.
All right, love.
All right, talk to you then. Okay, now how do I close this? How do I make my screen go back to normal, guys? Survey. I don't know. Now I can't read my. I know. I don't want to. Maybe I'm gonna try this. If you guys lose me, no, I'll be right back. Nope, that's not it. Um, hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought is that it was. Um, so anyhow, I don't know how to get my screen back to normal. So because I watch Zach all the time and I know of it and I know it's legit. It's I just don't know. I can't remember where it's at. I got tons of family down there though. So I'm like, what part of Kentucky? Okay. I need to figure out how to get this back so I can. Um, oh, shoot. What did I do now? Hold on, guys. I'm doing all kinds of stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing. That's my lovely yellow wall. Let me try this again. Whoop. Got it. There we go. I can read comments again. Okay. So, all right, Val. Okay, is my internet connection still good, guys? Is there any issues? Am I freezing now? I will stay on in due. more reads if I can't, if it will let me on. Yeah, and Nicole, I would, it's good, okay. It definitely, I would definitely be protecting myself long before I went and before I come home. But if I'm good, I'm gonna run down and use the bathroom real fast, and then I'll be back and we can do some more reads. All right, so give me just a couple minutes. I do not want to fall down the steps or wake the grandbaby. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Oh, oops, shit, sorry. I'm making you guys wobble. Okay, my mouse, like, what's going on, Kins? I feel like I missed a lot when I was talking with Damien. Hmm. Yeah, I'll pull some cards for you. I think you're going to have to make them prove it to you, Lens. Or Kinsey, honey. Yeah. You're welcome. I would definitely, all right, Julie. I would definitely, ask to see the mess up. Uh, like, I need to see this because I don't recall this happening. I don't think it was you, love. I don't think this mistake was yours. I would definitely be like, I need some proof. I need you to show me where the digital footprint saying that this is me, because you're being betrayed. Um, this person is very jealous of you, but doesn't let it show. So they're sidestepping, trying to get you in trouble. But definitely, definitely make sure you ask for yeah, no, I would definitely be like wanting to see proof. I mean, anybody can type a number into a computer. Show me different proof. Um, something's not right here. Um, definitely don't give up on this. Don't just roll over and, let it be. Press that you want to see more. Right. And, that's the thing that you're going to have to, show. I don't know who it is. It's another coworker that basically it's like a basically because they're doing, you're doing so much better, so you're doing so well at your job. But with the Queen of Wands coming in reverse, that is a control situation where jealousy and the control is, and they're trying to do that. I love you. But that's definitely what this is. And you got the Sun card. So you fight this. You've got a lot of good coming in. That hasn't changed. It's still coming. Financially, you're going to stay stable. Don't worry. But don't just roll over and let them do this to you. No. I don't think it was possible for you to do something that you weren't even in the office for that day. And if you look back on your schedule, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to prove that you weren't there that day. Right, yeah, it's along the lines you have to have, okay, Damien, thank you. You have to have proof, a time card. They have to, keep that of where location you were at. Definitely, right. So it's the ones you don't, then you need to look. And just because you prep something doesn't mean that you give it. Let me see. Yeah, I would definitely keep going. Work out tomorrow. Okay, let me see. Let me ask Angel answers for you. I definitely think it gets worked out. And I say think because they're showing me a couple different things right now, so. Give me 1 second. I'm definitely getting in something about a report. Like it's a constant, like a daily report or a weekly report of, because don't you also have to keep track of mileage and stuff? And once again, they're like, just because you drew something up and prepped, it doesn't mean that you get it. So let me see. Okay, so upon asking the angel answers if this was going to get resolved. Okay, let me catch up here real fast. Okay, so I asked about this being resolved tomorrow for you. There's going to be people that's going to help you. Even though it's not going to be resolved tomorrow, there is going to be a compromise coming. And with this compromise, make sure that you put it in that just signing off. If you do something, prep something, and you don't give it that, sorry, the guides are, basically that it's a time that, like time stamp it, like a time and date that it was prepped, and then whoever does give it has to take over from there, because if you prepped it and it was the wrong dose or something, then they would catch it because they would need to review it. But this does get resolved in the near future, very near future. Now, upon that, I was asking if you got to be a one place tech instead of traveling. And the very first one that came out was recovery. So you're going to recover from this situation, and then yes, you will be in one location and not travel anymore. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's still happening, and it's just want to show them that you're not going to back down and take fault for something you didn't do, okay? Yeah, so just in general asking what I can do, what advice you need to keep going. The very first one out is ask your angels, and then get more information. Get more information on every little thing. Keep documentation, even more so than what you do. So maybe refine your the way things are done. Right. I honestly, let me grab the tarot, but I really, let me just shuffle and ask the angel answers if this is going to be resolved by the 20th. Yeah, kind of like you drew it up at such and such time and then you initial it. You know, at such and such time on what date and initial it. Um, and then that way you do or no, and then the guys are already telling me that your initials can't be duplicated very easily. Right. Okay, so once again, trying to find out if this is going to be resolved. It really just kind of gave me the go around. It wasn't answering me if this was going to be resolved in time. I'm going to use the pendulum. I mean, I went from, excuse me, I'm like, is this going to be resolved by the 20th for you to start the new job? And I'm getting, listen to your intuition, let's go, you're ready, unlikely, and romantic. So it's just not going to answer. That's what that means, because none of it made any sense. So I'm going to grab the pendulum and see if it will tell me anything. Okay, so guys, I've literally, this is the first time I've ever seen this. Okay, so I got, okay, my nose here and up top here. And then my maybe is here. So asking if this is going to be resolved this week. I went from it, I've never had it go like a half moon between maybe and no. It did like this back, and I've never seen it do that before. So I'm taking that as they don't know. They're not going to answer because they don't know for sure. Yes, and I absolutely understand why. You absolutely love your job, so I'm definitely We don't understand why things happen when they do. Yeah. But it doesn't make sense. Everything happens for a reason, and this is happening for a reason. I'm just trying to figure out if they're going to tell me anything to help you right now through it. Whatever doctor's office that you are going to work at, instead of being traveling, isn't suiting you. It's not going to suit you. It's not going to bring to hire you. This does get resolved, but not in time, not by the 20th, not for this doctor. You do stay in one location and quit traveling. It sucks right now because it's so bad you want this. Yeah, however you've been doing it is how it's going to continue. Instead of you just being at like the one office or the one area, like you were wanting by the 20th, you're just going to continue a little bit longer how you're working now. Nothing really is going to change the situation right now. You're shielding yourself. You're going to be aggressive, and it's shielding yourself in bookkeeping to make it more known, tracking easier what you do. The thing is they should have a system. It's just like any other hospital with drugs, that it should have a system. Yeah, whatever you're doing right now is exactly, but it's not going to last that way for long. It's just, whatever it is about this doctor, it's not good. A good fit for you. And something's going to go down in that office with that doctor. Something's going to come out by the end of the year, and you're going to be so grateful you're not there. And right now it just really sucks because this is something you really want, and I get that, but trust in the universe right now. I know that's super hard because, and just like, I swear I've seen a car flip over. It's just one of these things where this is like bullshit, but in the end, yeah, I understand why you would be. You're so hardworking and so dedicated. And to have a mess up like this, somebody else done that to you. Why, I don't know. I know that there's a lot of jealousy because how much better you do your job, just in general. Now, I don't know what this is about this, where you were supposed to go work, but something comes out, it's not so good. Guides are saying you need to take this more as a lesson and keep learning from it and how to improve it. Yeah, see, I'm sorry. You master this, and you are a powerful light work. So wherever you go, and like I say, you're not gonna be, what the guys are saying, unless something really changes, you're not going to continue being like you are now for a long period of time. You'll be assigned someplace where it's not always, floating around like you are. But I'm definitely getting that this is how the universe is trying to protect you. Hello, Brett, honey. Um, yeah, definitely, there's definitely something. And it's going to benefit you more than what this one was. So, and whenever this goes down with whatever the doctor or where you're supposed to be when it comes out, let me know. Because it's definitely super crazy weird. Excuse me. Yeah, there's just something, and I know you're super anxiety about it, and I don't know, I can't say that he's going to be in big trouble, but something's going to come out, and you're going to be happy that you're not part of that, and put in that group. I don't know what it is, they're not telling me, they're just telling me it's going to be big. um, yeah. So, like I said, just kind of chalk it up as a lesson and fine tune how you do stuff and go from there. So, Britt, how are you doing today? Yes, but please keep me posted, because I hope that helps. I know I can't even imagine you. I know you're just beside yourself. Yeah, I know. You're very welcome, love. Just kind of do a little meditation right now. Get that down so you can get some rest. You're okay? Okay. You never messaged me, so I didn't know. So I'm glad you came on. All right. So if you want to read, Britt, stick around. I got Julie, um, and then I don't think I have anybody else after Julie. You're welcome, love. Just, it's going to be okay. It doesn't seem like it right now, but it will be. Julie, are you here with me, love? I think she wanted to love read. Yes, she's here. Julie. Oh, she sent me lights. I'm here. Okay. And Julie, you wanted a love read, correct? Oh, goodness. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, Julie. So is this about the same guy that you've kind of been back and forth about, that you've been talking to, but... Okay. I haven't talked to him in 2 days. Yeah. He's being a bit of a narcissist. It's like, oh, I'm trying to do the honorable thing, but I'm going to knock you right back down. It's like a revolving door of games, is what, the guides are showing me that I don't think, Julie, and I really don't think he knows what love is. Um, I don't think he's ever actually been in love. I think he's been in lust, but I don't. Yeah, the guys are like, he's clueless. Um, his his definition of love is completely backwards of what you would think of. Um, what did I just do with that? Here. This is definitely, take it one day at a time thing. Good, glad to hear it. So now heal from him. Guys, I just say this, that my one guide is, I don't know, besides it just like mind blows sometimes the stuff they come up with, but like they're showing me like you physically holding him by the back of his shirt and kicking him in the ass all the way out the door. I do not know why, but okay. See, okay. You're needing to fill a void because you don't necessarily like to be. Yeah, it is. You don't like to be alone. You don't like, and you've been through so much trauma this past year or so, and so a couple more. The amount of trauma is crazy that you've overcome and you're still going through and doing. Your life is changing and it's all for the positive. It was like he was karma to, like, not karma. He was like the last lesson needed to be learned before the real ordeal comes in. But you will take some time, and there is karma coming for him. But that's neither here or there when it comes to you. But just know he will be paid his dues. It's definitely like there's a big, like a big hug coming in, like something is completely fulfilling you, and you're so happy. I'm just trying to get them to tell me what it is, and they're not. It's going to be multiple things. Oh no, nothing bad's going to happen to him. It's just, the saying, what goes around comes around. Well, he's going to be treated how he treats others type thing. It's going to be presented to him, and he's going to feel that. Yeah. And that doesn't surprise me. That's where he always runs when things don't go his way. And as long as she continues to take him back, it will continue to be like that. Yeah, see now, you're walking like all the lessons and everything you've been through is a new earth to you. It's like a new platform, a new structure, build its sound, and this is what you're walking into. And the guy stopped me something about, are you having blood pressure issues? Just look into it. I don't know. They just stopped me dead in my tracks about blood pressure. So, but know that, you know, this is another step towards everything. And you're falling in love into somebody's arms. Yours is low, okay. Because they were just kept showing blood pressure. Um, it's like blood pressure and headache, and I don't know. It's, but yeah, if your blood pressure goes too low, you can get a headache. So if you get a headache or you have a headache, try eating a little bit of sodium. A pack of ramen noodles will do the trick. If it's your blood pressure's too low. Grayson's waking up. Yeah, this right now is a lesson. I don't see you in an actual relationship, a good relationship, when having headaches. Yeah, because that's where the left temple is really, and the sinuses through here is where they're showing me a lot of the pain. It's like pressure in a sense. I don't know if you've ever had a nosebleed or something, but it keeps showing in your nose. So I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, if it's too low, have something with some sodium to bring it up. Like I said, ramen noodles, just drinking some of the broth usually will do it. That was an old trick that I learned in the hospital, working at the hospital. Here, let me see what these have to say for you. Your sodium is high. Do you have blood sugar issues? Because that could do it too. Low blood pressure, headache, blood pressure being off. So your cholesterol, holy crud. I have high cholesterol. Now you're taking your cholesterol medicine at night, right? Not in the morning? Make sure you take it at night. I wish they'd tell more people that. Not on anything, okay. If they do happen to put you on it, make sure you take it at night. I don't know why they don't tell the people that. If you read all the stuff, it will tell you. So, I grabbed this deck because it's really straightforward, but it's also gentle. Just found out. I have a feeling they are going to put you on something. They'll probably do some more blood work first. They're going to have you change your diet. Okay, so right now it's, I guess I'm going to see your thyroid's low. You're definitely gonna, if change of diet don't work, they're gonna definitely put you on some meds. And that's what this is all about right now, is you tuning into yourself, getting yourself to the best that you can be. There's obstacles coming here and there, in and out, the health is your most important obstacle. You have to go ahead and know that little by little that things are going to get better and you're going to deal, but you have to learn to breathe. You know, in with the good, out with the bad. And literally tell yourself that. Hey, welcome back, Val. Allow yourself to feel. Don't think that a good old-fashioned cry isn't going to help, because it does. It relieves so much stress sometimes. Letting go of your past, letting go of the toxic and staying away from it. So the true offerings of genuine, gosh, Val, I can't talk. You know, the unique love comes in. So it has that ability. There's a lot of true offers coming in for you. It's just you have to be ready to receive them. And as you open up and allow them to come in, you're going to be surprised on how many actual offers come in. I want to do weight loss surgery, but family is against it. You know, and weight loss surgery is good, but use it as a last resort type thing. My doctor talked to me about that for me today too. And I told her I want to use it as a last resort. If my body keeps being crazy and nothing's working and I'm gaining 11 pounds for no damn reason, and you know, then if we can't get it under control, then fine. But right. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And it's like successful for it. How determined are you in um, how much can you like give it your all? Because it's only going to work to a certain point. Good, good. You've definitely caught somebody's eye. It's just not the right time for them to come through, because you don't want to be right person, wrong time. So they're just kind of standing off to the side. Yeah, it truly is. So I hope that helps. I know there's a lot going on, but we got your back. We're here if you need us. If you need to ramble, I'm a pro at it, and I'm pro at listening as well. But yeah, there's a lot coming in for you, love. So, and I know I tell you that all the time, and it is coming day by day. So in a year, when you turn and look at this, you're going to be like, holy crap, it did come. I just didn't see it. Not until you're healed. Not until things are more settled. It's going to take a minute. It's like one of the lessons is how to function on your own. Um, and I don't think, no, the guys are saying you've never truly been on your own, so it's scary for you. You've always had basically a family member to fall back on, friends to be there. Um, it's like doing it without a safety net. I don't, you know of them, but you don't know them. Um, no clue who it is. They're not even showing me like a figure or nothing. Not a hair color or nothing. The only thing I can see is eyes. And they look to be like hazel green, but that doesn't, not enough to go off. Yeah, it is. And I honestly think that's what you're needing. I think that's what the universe is keeps holding the love off for, is for you to, you know, live, you and your kids, you know, but not, not a sister, not an aunt, um, uh, a partner, just you and the kids, or, whatnot like that, where you have you to rely on and to take care of. Um, Trust me, lesson I had to learn too. So, day by day, it does get better, it does get easier, but right now that's where yeah, I know you are. But it's everything you've been wanting, and now that it's actually happening and coming through, even though it's not here yet, but it's getting closer, you're getting more nervous, you're getting in your head. Um, Sometimes you get in your head so bad that it's like a fly will make you jump. So you've got this. You know exactly what, it's home. It's what you've called home forever. So it's exactly, yeah. And that too will get better. Um, that's going to be one day at a time. You're going to, let me shuffle. It's going to be rough at first, but this is like a lesson of, it kind of comes off as like a humbling lesson, so that you can go ahead and go forward as to knowing that you can live, even though it's a struggle, you can live and you can make it. You just have to cut. It's like removing stuff that you don't absolutely need, but you think you need it. And your older children, your daughter or whatnot, I mean, they're willing to help when it comes to bills. There's help out there, but, excuse me. But it's one of these, it's just a lesson of surviving on your own for a couple months. I don't know why, but they're just saying you need to know this feeling. It almost, I'm trying to put into words what they're showing me, and there isn't none for it really. My boy will, yeah. And they don't, they have times where they're going to care, but they really don't. They'll give you hell just because they can, but they, to take care of mama. The only, I can't describe it, so I'm just gonna, exactly what you show me. It's like an angel is like pushing you forward because you're not wanting to go, and it's like keeps pushing you forward and helping you through all the hard stuff, and keeps pushing you to do better. And once you do this and you land on your feet, and even though it's hard, you make it through. It's like you're more appreciative of all the little things. But it's an angel. It's one of your guardian angels, your guides, that is pushing you through, so you can see the bigger picture on the other side. I hope that makes sense, because that's what they're showing me. But you got this. It does get better. It's going to feel like a tower moment. It's not a true tower moment. It's just gonna be that feeling, and for whatever reason, the universe thinks you need to learn this feeling. It's not a punishment, so don't think of that. Okay, it's just one of these little things. Probably. Absolutely. They have a funny way of coming at us like that, and I did not realize that. I have no idea. I'm feeling like I'm getting towards the end of my spiritual awakening, and it's like the more I open my eyes, the more I can tell who's here. Like my cousin Todd, he's been with me for probably 3 weeks now. Oh, I'm sure. She's been gone, I'm getting 5 or 6 years for this person. Is that how long she's been gone? I want to make sure it's not 16. It feels like 5 or 6. Yes. Yeah, that's who it is. So, they trust in it, trust in her. So, and just one day at a time, love. It gets better. We just don't see it right now. And we all go through stuff all the time. It's, little ways to keep us all humbled. All right, love, I hope that helps. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's always had your back. But she's seen him for the true him, not just what, um, not just what he wanted people to see. Did that really? Okay. Yeah, you got this. It's alright to be worried. Thank you guys for all the likes. Holy crap. Over 17,000. You guys are amazing. Alright. So, Brittany. My love. You're still here. Alright. You're very welcome, Julie. Alright, Britt. Before you leave me again, let me see what we can find out. See my card upside down. Alrighty. Yeah, there's no. Brittany, let me know you're still here. I know that your picture is still here. Now, go back to... Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, not that you want to hear this, but you're a little too much like your mom at times. So, you do have, new job opportunities coming in, new propositions coming in, not only for work but for help with the kids, uh, especially Omar. Um, there's definitely an imbalance going on right now between the bullcrap that at your former job, the the boyfriend or slash ex-boyfriend, um, this unstable instability that is going on right now. People want you to stay silent about it. Um, it's some to a point you should on certain things, especially if you have to go into court. So, you know, what if you do for some reason or in front of any kind of like that, you know, kind of in a sense bite your tongue, but it's more of a think before you speak, so your words come out exactly the way you want them to. Um, you're being overcritical on yourself. I do not know what happened at the job. I just know that somebody kind of had it out for you. This is coming through to me as like it was just because of who your mom was. Because the guys are telling me that it's for the same company that mom works. So it was like, it feels like it was almost like to get back at her. Um, because this person is powerless to a point, especially when it comes to her, and you're the next thing that way they could get to her. And that backfired in their faces horribly. But like I said, you do have new things coming in. Continue to apply for jobs. And oh, enough said. I thought she left Pilot. I thought she left. Um, your Aunt Susan works at the same company. Gotcha. Then it still could go exactly the same. It could just be they're trying to get back at her. Um, Clark's okay. Because I know that she loved Pilot. But this is still, there was the control. Oh, she is. She's still with Clark and Pilot, or just Clark's now? Or is Clark's Pilot? So confused. They keep buying out. I mean, they got out Flying J's up here. Have Pilot one day a week. Okay. I don't know. I don't talk to her. So, there's a lot of healing, Britt, that you're just gonna have to like heal and move on from. It keeps coming up. You're blaming yourself for something that you really didn't have control over. Things that happen that, especially from your past, especially from when Destiny was little. I mean, there's things that you just heal from them. Don't try to block them out. It just makes things worse. Heal, move forward, forgive yourself, and keep going forward. Make sure when it comes to love, you get with somebody that actually deserves you. Um, the want and need to be loved is there, but you don't always get with the ones that have a good head on their shoulder or and beyond that, that actually deserves you. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Brett. I'm not sure if this is what one this goes for, but yeah, there's fertility coming your way. So I'm not sure I was quite ready to become a great aunt on your side from the kids, but okay. So be prepared in case that happens. Let's hope it doesn't, because I don't think anybody is ready for it yet. But I'm definitely seeing that you're gonna be meeting me as a grandma here. Well, um, in this failed relationship that hopefully you're still out of, he's just not the one for you, love. There's too much immaturity. You're going to be juggling the finances for a few weeks. 3 years now. He's still so immature. He is so immature. I thought you guys just broke up again. No, it's been back and forth. It's ups and downs for sure. And juggling, and finances will get better. You will get another job. I don't foresee you, even if they offered, I don't see you going back. You're a little stubborn and bullheaded like that. And then don't doubt yourself. You're not a selfish brat. Just keep going forward. Don't drag the ball and chain of grudges and not feeling too strong. I do see a move coming in for you though. I don't know if it's a move out of the town you're in or out of the state. I'm not sure, but I do see some kind of a move coming. I came in from Mexico and yeah. Yeah, his brother's not good news either. I don't understand why they're so immature. And with the brother being around, all it's doing is causing you a lot more suffering and anxiety. Your guard's up. I'm not sure for what reason, but your guard's up really high. You're not trusting. You don't trust people right now. I can't say that I blame you. It does turn around here. You just have to trust the process, which is hard. Oh, wow. That's a little hard to swallow. What took so much? I mean, okay, I put the cards in and shuffle again to see. Um, and the same exact ones come out in the same way. Oh, yeah, gotcha. And so I put the cards back in to shuffle again to see, shuffle to see what else was going to come out. And literally, it was the same thing over again. Um, you need to break free. You need to take the control back over your life. Don't give it to any other man or woman or um, everything's continuously changing. But taking the control back, taking your power back, and you putting down the law, you taking control over it and doing what you think is right, not what others want you to do. Um, and it's still forgiveness and letting go of old grief. Um, I don't know, guys are saying something about your dad. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I don't know if you have a beef with him or if you just haven't talked to him, but there's something that is unresolved there. But once you break free and of whatever's holding you back so hard, then go forward, will become easier and more on the right track. You haven't talked to him. That could be. Is there the last time you talked to him? Did you guys get into it though? I mean, that could be something that you're carrying with you and you don't even necessarily realize. Um, him himself can be toxic. No, okay. There's something with someone. I don't know. Maybe your dad's. Let me see. Maybe he's coming back into your life. Not half of that. Yeah, there's something coming in about him. I don't know that he's coming back into your life as much as news about him is coming in. Um, it's like, it's coming to me like a half-ass apology. And I don't know for what. And I know you're overwhelmed. Don't give up. Keep going forward. And there's a new beginning coming. It's here. You just have to get through this part. Lots of lessons to still learn. You're young, so keep pushing through. Yeah, you're young. I'm going with that. I just, but new jobs coming in. Go out and come back in. That seems to be fixing it. Is anybody else having an issue hearing me? says I got a good connection. Okay, thank you, thank you. Well, Brett, I'm not sure exactly what part you didn't hear, but I can fill you in after I get off live. I'll send it to you. I will. I know I'm a little behind, but I will get them all uploaded onto YouTube as well, guys. But I was just basically saying you got a new job coming in that better suits you. All right, baby. I love you. Oh, love, 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 love. Yeah, we gotta see each other. That's okay. Damien want me to come to Kentucky anyway. Oh, Britt, before you jump off, and then I'll do another read, guys. There's a lady right there in Kentucky. She is looking for workers. She's on Etsy. She does a bunch of different stuff, but I'd have to look it up. I will send you exactly what's going on. But if it's disconnecting for everybody else, I'll end the live. I don't want it to keep coming in and out and getting half-assed reads. So, is it still coming in and out, guys? It's normal now? Okay. Okay, Britt. Message normal now. Let me know if it goes out again. Britt, I need to know, are you pregnant? Yeah, I really do need to take a trip to Kentucky, guys. Okay. So, why we're waiting for her to answer if she does or not. Go ahead, and if you'd like to read first name on what kind of read, I will do a couple more. And if I keep cutting in and out, then I will just end it. Not yet, okay. I say because what I was seeing was towards a child, one of the kids. All right, Paige, general guidance. Let me see what I can find for you, love. Britt, you're on my regular Facebook account, so if you don't have my number, it's there. Go under About Me. And we just have to do a phone conversation. Wow, okay. Probably. It could be both. As I say, I thought before that we had talked about it too. It seems to come up a lot when we talk. Okay, Page Love. There's a lot of like feeling hopeless here. Um, the Hermit card came out, so you're definitely like feeling like you're withdrawing, you're pushing people away. You don't want to listen to your inner guidance. Uh, there's a whole lack of stuff that you just don't want to be like a part of. It's like, um, I will, Britt. No worries, I will. Um, there's a lot of the overwhelming of work alone, and then you add regular life on top of it. Yeah, really withdrawn lately. Work's not helping. It just seems to be making things worse, and you're like, I'm over this. I don't know if you're still able to work remotely or not. Um, but it's like the balance is coming in because you're removing the blindfold and seeing everything for what it is. Where for the last couple of years, everything has had, everything has had that blindfold on. You haven't been able to do much of anything because of all the restrictions from COVID. And now things are falling into place, and it's like you're just finally pointing out like an on again, off again situation. I froze. Are you in an on again, off again relationship? This will be my last read, guys. And it says I'm buffering again. Let me see. He's scared. Um, did his parents divorce? Because from what the guys are showing me is that they separated or something happened, and he does not want that to happen. So he's thinking there's a perfect time. He's not realizing yet that there's no perfect time for things to happen. They just need to happen. Yeah, yeah. He doesn't want to go down that same path. That's why it's so back and forth with him. He's like, yes, I want to commit, but no, I don't want to do the marriage because what if it's a mistake? That's exactly how he's coming through. It was very traumatic for him. Yeah, and because he's not healed from it, he's not able to do it. Um, there's certain things from his childhood that makes him almost physically sick, physically ill, to even think that of it happening to him. Um, the fighting, I don't know if his how big of a drinker. There's something I'm not sure. It seems to be like alcoholic. Like his dad was some kind, or was healed of some kind of a drinker that had like violent tendencies. Is the way it's coming through from the guides. I can't tell for sure if it's drinking or because it looks like drinking, but then it could also be like just that really bad temper. But it really looks like drinking to me. Yeah, and I guess right now, trying to gently guide him to work through it. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. It's both the fathers coming through. Okay, and that makes a lot of sense because I thought they were showing like split personality. Um, so it's nothing you can force them to do. Um, you can encourage him. Guys are so funny. Um, Let him know that his feelings does matter. You do care. There's no shame in speaking his feelings because his dad is coming across extremely old school. Men are never supposed to cry, blah, 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 blah. That's not how it goes. So let him know it's completely okay. You're not going to think any less of him if he breaks down and has a good cry. It's extremely healthy. Um, but we can't force him. So right now, because you're in for a long haul, and yes, it aggravates you, and yes, you're young. So, but you already made up the mind that you love him so much that you're here for the long haul. It may be just stepping back. Yeah. And see, and he needs to know that that's not true, that he needs to let it out. And once you tell him enough times that you're not going to think less of him if he cries, you're actually going to think more of him. Yeah, and I understand why you're getting impatient. Being deployed is another thing. PTSD is super hard, and when it comes to people, if he were to get PTSD, and you don't even have to go to work for PTSD, um, but when people are deployed and have this much, the best thing right now is just to support him. Let him know that you're thinking of him, you're here for him. Um, you know, encourage him to write while he's deployed. And it's literally baby steps. You have to break the barrier and let him know, hey, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. You know, in marriage, yes, you absolutely want it. You deserve it. You will get it, but it's going to take time. Right? So, yeah. So, he's deployed in your home base still? Or are you stationed other places? Um, I honestly, yeah. And right now, you can't, hopes and dreams, all that, of course, I'm not saying not to, but right now, reel it in and do it day by day, week by week. Um, both reserves, okay, makes sense. So, reel it back and day by day, um, let him get home from being deployed and, baby steps. Because he loves you. There's no doubt about that. He's closed off for a reason. He needs to. I get. It's like right now he's so focused on. I'm over here. Let me do what I need to do. Um, is he in Siri? There's something with an S. Is that where he's stationed? Begins with an S. It looked like Syria, Siri. Anyways, when he gets back from deployment, day by day, and just literally take it day by day. Don't try to plan 5 years from now, because it's only going to put more pressure on him, and then he's just going to go deeper inside. Oh wow, okay. Very close, okay. So yeah, so, you know, just keep going, slow and easy with him. And once he realizes there's a lot of fear and a lot from his past, he can overcome it, but he can't feel pushed. Honestly, you will probably have a child before you get married. Yeah, that's like not even 20 minutes apart. I don't know much about over there, but I'm just going by what the guides are telling me. So, write down, journal for yourself. Keep working on yourself, and things are going to come through for you, love. It's just going to, it's hard when you're traditional too, yeah. And that's the thing is there's old school traditional and there's new traditional. Um, Either way, when it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. But the the way he's looking at a marriage is he don't want it to fail like you stop your birth control. Um, Actually having a kid is probably going to ground him a lot more and be like, okay, and that's going to be the point where he now realizes he has somebody else other than you to take care of, who technically you can take care of yourself and don't need him. You want him. Um, it's literally one day at a time, and getting pregnant. Don't do it when it happens type thing. Do it like that. Don't try to force it. Um, it will kind of make him close down if he feels like you're trying to trap him. With him right now, um, it's marriage is like a piece of paper. The love's stronger. So just one day at a time with him, and be patient. Let him know his feelings mean the world to you, and he can share them with you at any time. Um, Once he breaks through and lets you in, then he'll be like crazy what you don't know about him, even though you guys have been together this long. Yeah, very much. Yeah, absolutely. I understand 120% wanting the marriage first. Yeah. And that's the baby steps with him, is doing that and, like, in a sense, pounding it in his head because he's stubborn and he's not going to want to know, hello, love, how are you? He's not going to want to let down that wall because it was, instilled in him at such a young age. This is how it is, and that's not true. Especially nowadays, especially with military. All right, love. So I hope that helps. I know it's just so much. Yeah, he is. He is so. He, from what the guides are showing me, he's a lot like his grandfather. I don't know if it's his dad's dad or his mom's dad, but um, he takes a lot after a grandfather, for sure. So I am, if you're good to go on this page, I am going to jump off and get some sleep myself. Yeah. Yeah, and you will continue to. Um, the guides are crazy. Crazy, powerful. You're very welcome, love. I know, it seems like it's been like